Hello students, Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to all of you. I am Mahbuba Hasan, English teacher of Milestone Preparatory KG School, Sector 4 branch. How are you? Are you doing well? Okay. Thank you. I hope you are doing well. I am also fine. Alhamdulillah. Let me tell you, today I am going to discuss about one grammar topic from second term syllabus. Because it has been so long that I have discussed something from the grammar topic with you. Today's topic is very much important for your second term syllabus. So before go to today's topic, let's go for the previous one. What was the previous topic? Exactly. It was a dialogue. What was the dialogue about? It's about you and your form teacher, right? Who is your form teacher? Remember? Or you just forget your form teacher's name? No, not really. I know that. So the dialogue was between you and your form teacher of taking early leave because of your illness, right? So let's go short revision of it. Yes. So first of all, when you have dialogue, you have to greet someone first, right? Then start the conversation by asking something or like that, right? Like, how are you? This thing. As the dialogue is between you and your form teacher, the sentence of the dialogue will be a bit less, right? So, how? Because the greeting part will be a bit shortened, that's why. So, let's go for the rules of dialogue. First of all, what is dialogue? Dialogue is a conversation between two people or more than two, right? And whenever you are writing any dialogue, you have to maintain a straight line of column. Dear students, let's get into today's topic. What is today's topic? Let me give you one hint. Today's topic is related to bridge. What is that bridge? Bridge. Remember that? Or in Bangla sometimes we say Shetu. Why we use this bridge, or where we can see the bridges? Yes, exactly. Bridges are used, or bridge is used to connect two sides of the river or some canals, right? Why you need bridge? To get one side, get connected from one side from the another side, right? So in the English grammar topic, English grammar, we have this kind of bridge. Do you know what's the bridge words called? Exactly, preposition. Yes, preposition. Because preposition shows the relationship, the connection between noun or pronoun with the other part of the sentence. That other part can be other noun or pronoun. But here, noun and pronoun is very important. Now tell me, what is noun? Noun are the naming words, right? And what is pronoun? Pronoun are the such words that are used in the place of noun. Like I, we, he, she. These are the pronouns. So other part of the sentence you understand, right? Okay. Now look at this example on the screen. I put my book, my backpack. Does it make any sense? Not really. There is something missing. What's the missing word here? To connect these two parts of the sentence. Backpack is a noun. Remember that. It's the naming word or noun, backpack. And other part here, you can see that in other part there is pronoun and noun both. Like I is the pronoun, book is noun, right? So other part of the sentence, how it connects. Like I put my book in my backpack. In is here preposition, like inside the backpack. So it is the preposition of place, because it is talking about place, that's why. Today we are not going to discuss about all types of prepositions because it's a very vast topic. So we have made it short. How? Today we'll discuss only the use of preposition in, on and at, these three. because these three are using in case of preposition of place and time, both. So today we are going to discuss about it. Now let's go for PowerPoint presentation slide to know about it more in detail.
Dear students, please excuse my voice tone because I have severe cold, so that's why my voice tone has been bit changed. Now let's go for preposition of on, in and at. Already I have told you about what is preposition, but now I'm going to show you the exact definition of what is preposition. Prepositions are words that are used to show the relationship between a noun or pronoun and another noun and pronoun. It means it shows the relationship between one noun and pronoun with the another noun and pronoun. Okay? That's what the thing is. For example, look at that. They will come at home soon. So here they is a pronoun and home is a noun. You know that it's a naming word. And here it's showing the connection that where they are. They are at home. So here is the use of at. More clearly, you can see that here it is indicating that they here is one pronoun. You can see that. And with another noun, preposition is showing the relationship, right? Yes, you can see that. And it's totally matched with the definition. And it's not that only at is preposition. There are other many prepositions. For example, under, between, than, out, close to, inside, in, above, behind, on, in front of, between. Oh, between already I have said. So these are prepositions. There are many like next to. Now let's go for types of preposition. There are actually three types of preposition: prepositions of time, prepositions of place, and prepositions of movement or motion or direction, because it is showing the movement of something or someone. That's why. And don't forget to write the CW number. Today's CW number 37. Means here before. Here these prepositions, pre means before, and position means any place or any location. So we are going to discuss about in, on and at, that they of course they will use, or every preposition are used before any noun. Remember this thing very clearly. Now let's go for the use of in, on and at specifically. Now look at. When we use at to indicate something exactly, it means most specific thing or more specific time, we use at. When something is top of something, another thing, top of another thing or on any line, that time we use on. And we also use on to indicate less specific thing. Now comes in. We use in to indicate something is least specific. Least specific means very, very less specific. Okay, not so much exact. In case of bigger area or bigger thing, large thing, we use in. Let's go for the use of at. At as a preposition of place. You can see that we use at in case of exact location, right? Now look. Frequently with certain nouns we use at, like at the beginning or at the end, in case of indicating that when we are exactly point out that time, then at the front or at the back or at the center. At the center refers to the exact position, right? Exact location. That time we use at. Then for specific address, say for example, when I ask your address and you are telling your exact address. That time you have to use at. Say for example, Sector 4's address, that Milestone School's address, at House 1, Road number 21 and Sector 4. It's the exact location of Milestone School and College Sector 4 branch. So that's it. That's how I use at. Now, for a position or location, we use at. Like at the desk, at my party, at the fair. So when you are just showing any location, specifically point out something, that time we use at. Like, come and join at my party, like that. And now look, to show location at school or college, we use at. Like at, I'm at Milestone School and College. So here you can see say for example, the kids are saying that they are at Milestone School and College, like that. And of course they are, you can see that. Now, at as a preposition of time. At we use in case of indicating any specific time. Say for example, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock means exactly it's 7:00, 7 a.m. or p.m. doesn't matter, but 7 exactly. And here you can see that it is again time. Now look, midnight. Midnight, midday always refers to a specific time. At daytime, if it is 12 o'clock, it means it is midday or noon. So that's why before the word midday or noon, we use at. And before midnight, we use at. Why? Because exactly at 12 o'clock, it's called midnight. Okay. Now look, specific time I have told. Now look, holiday period. When you talk about any holiday period or holiday time, before that you have to use at. Like at Christmas, at Easter, at Thanksgiving, at birthday party can be. When you are talking about any holiday plan or any specific event, that time. Look at the example here. This exercise are very important for you, and look at the instruction. Remember this thing. Always I tell, before you solve any grammatical problem, you have to read the instruction first. Circle the prepositions. Already I put the circle, but I'll show you later. Then identify where at is used as a preposition of place and where it is used as preposition of time. Write P for place and T for time. That's it. So let's go for the examples. My father is at work now. Then the train arrived at 5 o'clock. He is not at his desk. Must come at 7 p.m. So here is at, you can see. Now how it is used. Okay, in case of indicating place or time. Number 1, it is about workplace, right? So it will be, of course, P. Then, yes, it is already mentioning the time, so it will be T. Then, at his desk. Desk means location. Here is talking about location, so it will be P. And again it is time, so that's why it will be T, time. So like this way you have to solve it. Write down in your CW copy. Preposition in. In as preposition of place. We use in for indicating inside or within a covered area or space. That time we use in. Of course, before any noun. Look, the example. In the bag. In the bag means inside of a bag. So that's why we have to use in. Then in the library. It is in cover place, of course. That's why we use in. Then in the classroom. We use in with cities, with the names of cities, countries, or areas. When it is about any big areas or big cities or big countries, that time we use that. Like in Dhaka, in Bangladesh, like this way. Now look, in a car, it means inside of a car. In the helicopter, it means inside of the helicopter. It refers to that. Now, in as preposition of time. How it is used, you can see that. Before the name of any months, okay? We have 12 months, you know that, right? So before that, you have to use in. January, February, March, April, whatever the names are, you have to use in. But look, when we use any month's name to indicate or the month's name individually, that time you have to use in. But if you just mention the month's name for any date, with a date, to indicate any date, that time you have to use on. That time in is not applicable here. Clear? Now look, in case of any year's name, okay, you have to use in. Like it can be any type of year, okay, indicating any type of year. Like Shakespeare was born in 1564. You were born in 2012, say for example, like that. Then before the decade, of course, before the decade you have to use the. Now you can ask me, that means what is decade? Decade is the period of time, like 10 years long period of time, okay? It indicates the word decade. Before that you have to use the, and before that you have to use in. Like in the 1960s, here refers to 60s, refers to here 60s refers to from the year 60 to 69. This period of time it indicates with decades, okay? Now when we talk about or we mention about any specific part of a day, that time we use in, like in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. But before night we use at. Remember this thing, night, noon, we use at. But in case of morning, afternoon and evening, we use in. Remember this thing. So let's go for exercise. The same type of exercise, you have to just do one thing. You have to read the instruction again properly. Circle the prepositions, then identify where in is used as a preposition of place and where it is used as a preposition of time. Write P for place and T for time. My father was born in 1950. We grow vegetables in the rooftop. Rahul sells fresh fruits in summer. I am cooking in the kitchen. Okay, let's go for first one. You can see and you know very well it's talking about time, so it will be T. And rooftop, it's talking about one place, right? On the top of your home, that's called rooftop, right? So it's P. Now look, summer, what can be this? Is it time or place? Yes, it's talking about time. Remember that before, I forgot to tell you, before the season's name, it can be summer, winter, or spring, autumn, late autumn. That time you have to use in, okay? It is also part of time, so it will be T. I'm cooking in the kitchen. Of course, it is place talking about, so it will be P. Easy na? Yes, very easy. Now look, preposition on, last but not the least. On as preposition of place. We use on in contact with a surface. Surface means the top part of something, upper part of something, touching a surface or on top or on a line. It means in case of any type of surface, it can be wall as well, because the upper part of the wall is called surface of the wall. That can be, okay. Now look, things on table. These things are on table, so it is in the on the surface of this table, the things. That's why here is using on. The book is on the table. The book is, yes, kept on the table. It is touching the surface of the table. That's why. Now look, on the carpet. Say for example, I'm telling you, put your shoe on the carpet. So you will keep it on the top of it. That's why you have to use on here, okay. Now in case of time, on as a preposition of time, how to use it is quite easy. How? In case of days, when you are writing the day's name, maximum time you are using in, but no, you have to use on. In case of any day's name, you have to use on, and remember that the first letter will be capital because it's the proper noun. That's why. And look, how many days in a week? Yes, 7 days. So before this all 7 days name, you have to use on, and the first letter will be capital. I'll visit you on Wednesday. Come to visit on Saturday, like that. Now days that matter I have already told. Now look at the dates. Before any type of dates, you have to use on. And remember that in case of use of in, I have mentioned about it. If you talk about any date and you use month's name, doesn't matter, it will be on, okay, because you are using month's name to indicate the date. That's why. And look, here is written Christmas Day. Why before the Christmas day, that occasion, here is written on? Because we all know that Christmas Day is celebrated only on 25th of December. 25th of December, on a specific date, on a fixed date. That's why you have to use on before the Christmas Day's name when you mention it that time. Clear? Now the last exercise, the same type of exercise, you have to write P or T for place and time. We play football on Fridays. Here is talking about Friday, right? Every Friday. Then my birthday is on 19th January. Then keep your shoes on the carpet. The boxes are on the van. So here are 4 exercises. Now let's go for use of P and T. Here is talking about Fridays. So it is about time. So it will be T. Again, the second one is talking about time, right? 19 January. That's why. So it will be T. Keep your shoes on the carpet. Here is talking about one place, one location, that keep your shoes there. So it will be P. The boxes are on the van. So it will be, of course, P, because it is talking about one place. Here, last but not the least, your HW. Your HW is learn all the rules of preposition on, in and at, of course, and do these exercises. Only 8 exercises. You have to write it in the HW copy. Write the exercises as CW noun 37, and HW noun is 35. Write it in the HW copy. Write it in the HW copy. I hope you can see it clearly, right?
Kids, we have come to the end of the class. I hope you have understood the topic very well. If there is any doubt, please write in the comment section so that I can explain to you. Or if you have more doubt or if you have any confusion about my lecture, take a screenshot and talk to your subject teacher. Okay, they'll of course explain to you. And now the HW. And in the PowerPoint presentation slide, you have seen the exercises, right? The exercises you have to just write the answer. The use of in, on, and at. Write the HW in the HW copy and then submit it to school. Thank you. Allah Hafiz. Stay home, stay safe.